This video better work, motherfucker. I'm not doing another one. Oh, Lord, are you fucking serious? Oh, God, Fallout. I don't know if this is Fallout 3, Vegas, or whatever. Anyway, Fit Fire Commentary number 108, Bass2007Attack, and you seriously need a shorter fucking name. What kind of name is that? Bass2007Attack. It's like, are you one of those, like, Bassmaster people? Y'all ever seen that shit? You ever seen those the competitions that they have with those people? Yeah, this looks like Fallout 3. Fucking A. But anyway, I'll rant about this shit because I haven't had a rant about Fallout yet. But anyway, y'all ever seen that shit on like ESPN? Those people that go out fishing and they capture like big ass fish and shit like that, and then they win like tons of money. So I don't know if he's one of those fishing dudes that goes out and catches fish and whatnot for competitions. Oh, dog meat. Yeah, dog meat. That's his name, dog meat. But anyway, those dudes, they go out and they capture like fish and they get like hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars. I'm like, what the fuck, man? How the hell do they? Oh, you doing this fucking mission? Oh, Jesus, fucking, of all the things in this game, you picked the worst fucking thing to send me. Oh, God. But anyway, I'm gonna just call you Bass. I'm not calling you all that whole long-ass name. Bass is nice and short. But anyway, Bass sent me in one video already. He sent me in Rage. And something happened to the video. When I watched the video minimized, I got to see the whole video. But when I watched it maximized so I could see the whole damn thing, all I got was a little corner of the video, and I couldn't explain it. He even said, and the funny thing is, he even said, he was like, yeah, when I sent in the video, I noticed that it didn't work. I'm like, so why the fuck did you send it in? I'm like, this is the one thing I said, do not send in videos if you haven't watched the shit. So I don't know if he watched this one ahead of time to make sure of it, but listen, guys, if you're gonna post up your videos and send them to me, you need to watch those shits, because two of the videos I got, I just went completely off on. The Rage one, it worked, and I minimized the shit, and I did the whole commentary. However, when I ported it into Sony Vegas, I just couldn't get it full screen, no matter what. That little corner that I see, that was all I was able to get. So I was like, alright, I can't do this commentary. Although I did the whole commentary in this little minimized screen. But it was funny, because in the commentary, I was fucking arguing, not arguing, but I was cursing at the shit, because I'm pressing the button to maximize and minimize and can't see the fucking thing, and I was getting pissed. So instead of getting completely pissed and just totally raging out, I said, fuck it, I'll just ask them to send in a new video. But it's kind of like, you know, ironic how the way you send in a video called Rage, you know, the game Rage, and then I was naturally just raging like a motherfucker in this shit. But anyway, getting back into this shit, Fallout 3. Now, I haven't ranted about Fallout, and let me tell you, I'm gonna rant like a motherfucker. How much time do I got? Oh, okay, I got plenty of time on this shit. I played Fallout 3, and I am a RPG player. I came from the background of RPG games. I loved Final Fantasy, Zelda, you name it. I played RPGs, right? So when Fallout came out, I forgot what game. I think it came out during Modern Warfare 2, if I'm not mistaken. The same year Modern Warfare 2 came out. So I bought it when it first released. All the reviews were great on it. Although I didn't play it until maybe like the end of the year, right around this time. You know, I played it around July, August, or some shit like that, right before the next game came out. So I played the shit, and people gave it rave reviews, and they said, you know, it's going to take like 100 hours to complete and shit like that. I was like, okay, that's a long-ass RPG up in this motherfucker. So I started playing it. It took me a while to acclimate myself. You know, when you got to play a series. I never played the Fallout series, so I kind of had to learn the shit on my own. You know, so I played the motherfucker, and as I was ranking up, you know, I had the PS3 version, so the PS3 version was all fucked up compared to Xbox and the PC version, because our shit was really fucked up. They tried patching it, but it was fucking terrible. Anyway, getting back into this shit. When I did the game, I was like ranked, I was like full ranked by like middle, not even middle of the game, like 10% of the game. I was like, what the fuck, that's it? I'm fully ranked up? I can't rank up anymore? So as I'm playing the game, I'm like, this doesn't make any damn sense. How come I'm fully ranked up? Are you like a midget now? What the fuck? Anyway, you know, I played the motherfucker, and I was like, why the hell am I fully ranked up, and I can't rank up anymore? It makes no goddamn sense. So I kept playing the shit, and you could finish the campaign relatively quick, just doing all the fucking, the regular missions, not even doing the side missions, and you're fully ranked up, you could get to the end of the game. It's not a terribly long campaign. Now, here's where the bulk of the game lies. The bulk of the game is all these side missions, and why the hell is that weird room right there? Whatever, man, I don't give a shit back in the days. But anyway, they had all the, now you're a child, I forgot about this stupid shit, man. I haven't played this fucking game in so goddamn long. Whatever, man. I know it was like in some kind of dream sequence or whatever the fuck. But anyway, you know, when I played the shit, it was all side quests, and I was like, wait a second, the 100 hours you spend on this game is all these fucking side quests, and not to mention you're not ranking up. And I think they increased the rank, like it went from like level 20 to 30, whatever the hell. They did that with a patch or a DLC, whatever it was. Either way, it really wasn't a thing that I liked, because here's my thing. you should be able to play the game and rank up with all the side missions and shit. Now, granted, not everybody's gonna do every fucking side mission, but this game was like 90% side missions. I was like, this shit is fucking irritating. You know, I like side missions. Don't get me wrong. I play Final Fantasy. You get used to that shit. But in Final Fantasy, the campaign is longer than the side missions. It's not the other way around. This game has a very short campaign-wise, but the majority of the work is all the side quests. Now, some people like that shit. To me, that shit is a... What the fuck? I guess you wanted her to trip on that. I forgot about this shit. You could be a bad guy, you could be an asshole, and you could be like, you know, Mr. Goody Two-Shoe and shit like that. Well, my whole thing is, the majority of a good RPG game should be about 70% campaign, 30% side quests. This is 10% campaign, 90% side quests. To me, that's not a good RPG. To me, that just means you couldn't figure out how to get all of the shit into the goddamn game. Which, by the way, the amount that they fit into this game, the amount between the size of the world, the wasteland, what is it? I forgot. Yeah, it's the wasteland, right? The amount of size they put into the wasteland, the amount of side quests, missions, the city, the way they did Washington, excellent. I'll tell you right now, that is amazing what they were able to fit onto a disc. However, when you have only a 10% campaign, it just doesn't work for me, man. It's like I got to the point where I beat the shit, and I'm trying to go through and I'm doing all these goddamn side missions, and I just got bored with it. I was like, you know, I'm doing all these fucking side missions. This is just goddamn irritating. It's like, fuck this bullshit, man. I forgot there was those badass little lizard thingies that killed you in one swipe, and you, oh man, I was like, I don't feel like fighting against those damn things. You know, and then by the time you get to the end of the game, what is it? It's literally just a fucking a computer that you were fighting. It's like, oh my god, seriously? This is what I was fucking playing the whole goddamn time? Now you're going on a fucking knifing spree? But man, this game, I'll tell you now, Fallout was an incredible game. I think it won Game of the Year. Damn, man. You like all fucked up. No, that's alright. I mean, that's just part of the game. You gotta, like, if you want to be a badass, you gotta kill everybody. You gotta do all kinds of stupid shit in this game. You know, and that was one of the great things about the game is it's really an open world sandbox game. That's incredible to do. It really was amazing what they were able to... What the hell? You literally gotta kill all the residents of fucking Tranquility Lane. Okay, I didn't do this part. I played the game as the Goody Two-Shoe one time, and then I was like, this shit was way too fucking long. I spent like 48 hours, 50 hours in the game, and I was like, I'm not going back and doing this shit again. Fuck that bullshit. So I did not complete both sides. Obviously, it was just way too damn much. Now, I remember this shit. It was sort of like some kind of dream sequence where you're back in a normal town before the nuclear waste happened, the nuclear war, whatever the fuck. I don't even fucking remember this shit, man. All I know is after a certain while, it just got to the point where it's like, why am I playing this fucking game, man? It's just irritating. So, obviously, he's playing the bad asshole. He's just knifing the shit out of the whole fucking town, man. But anyway, you know, when I first started the game, I was like, alright, this is pretty cool. I could get, you know, I had to get adjusted to it with the whole, what was the arm system? What was that shit called? You know, where it slows down time and you could target a motherfucker's head and arms? That shit was cool. I gotta say that. That was definitely some cool shit to do. But, man, this game after a while just fucking irritated the shit out of me, man. It was fun, and that's probably why I didn't buy Fallout Vegas. I was like, man, I spent 40, 50 hours. I didn't even get anywhere near completing all the fucking side missions. And then by the time I got to it, I was like, oh man, I don't want to play this shit no more. I really don't. I think in the same time I played Bioshock. I was playing Bioshock and God of War 3 at the same time. If I'm not mistaken, those were the three games that I was... Damn, you literally have to go through and find every fucking guy in the goddamn town? And they're all scared of this little boy. Seriously. They don't have knives and shit on their own? You just like jumped over that fucking railing and nothing happened. This little kid is crazy, man. But, whatever, man. You know, I know that a lot of people are going to say, oh, that was the fun of Fallout, and that was the great part. Listen, man, I just couldn't stand playing a game for fucking 10 hours to do the campaign, and then you turn around and you have to play fucking... 38, 90, 79, 120 hours of fucking side missions. It was just irritating, man. Great game. A lot of shit to put on a disc, but just doesn't fucking work when it comes to an RPG, man. So I don't know if they fixed that on Fallout Vegas, but man, way too much content and shit. And I couldn't believe, of all the fucking missions you picked this one. And I'm sure people are going to be like, why did you pick this one? Because you probably had to run around and stab people. Damn, man, how many fucking people are in this fake fucking town? Now, for those that don't understand what's going on, this is like a virtual reality mission or whatever the hell the shit is, and I have no fucking idea what the point of the mission was. I completely forgot what the hell it was. So, anyway, there's the end of the video. He made sure he got under 10 minutes. Look at that shit. He was like, I gotta make sure I cut this shit under 10 minutes. Anyway, As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. That was my rant on Fallout. If anybody ever sends me another Fallout video, I'll rant on that shit as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video.